Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Well, looky what we have here. An XRP spike all the way back up to 75 cents almost. It was 74.8 yesterday, and then the price just came plummeting back down. Now, I got to admit, I had not been paying attention, so I saw this price action at first, and I was really kind of wondering what the heck was going on here. I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is XRP on the 5-minute, by the way. XRP did rally about 15% in that short amount of time and then came right back down to its trading price of about 65 cents. So all the way up to 75 cents, then back down 10 cents. And so Good Morning Crypto here also noticed the shocking correlation between XRP and XLM. So, usually when we see XRP rally, we see XLM rally as well. And I'm going to get to the reason why. I know all of you guys probably already know why this occurred. But let me just take a look at this. So very, very strange considering what we know about the price rally. Why did XLM also rally, albeit not by as much, only by 12.6, but nearly 15%. Then, the price of that coin also just came right back down into this same area where the rally initially began. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? The fact that, XRP and XLM are very, very similar does speak volumes, but it really doesn't answer the question, considering we know why XRP was rallying specifically. So out of all times, this coming from the blockchain backer here, I've seen XLM move with XRP. This was the most bizarre. The fake news was literally XRP specific. And so I'm going to get to that fake news in a second, but I wanted to take a look at this first. So he says it was literally XRP specific and would impact only XRP and not XLM. If anything, you'd expect XLM sell-off like the rest of the market. Instead, it always tends to mirror XRP. So a very distinctive cryptocurrency here, very much tied to XRP in a lot of ways. So this is just kind of a bit of a sidebar to yesterday's price activity on the XRP chart. Wanted to thank Blockchain Backer and Good Morning Crypto just for posting that. I guess we should talk a little bit about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin has gone down a little bit. This is the 5-minute. Let me throw it back on the daily for you guys. Bitcoin doing its thing, not too much in terms of price activity, nothing too drastic. And when we zoom out, bringing XRP back on the daily, you can see XRP just kind of following the trend of the market, other than that blip that we saw, that huge wick up. So what the heck is going on, guys? And I guess I should mention this too, from Brett Hill. No way, it's just a coincidence. I highly doubt it. Something's definitely going on here. Look at what Mr. Poole tweeted back in 2021. Is it a coincidence that we saw this XRP spike and the charts looking pretty much identical? I know this could be interpreted as a life monitor, that you see in the hospital when people are hooked up. Nevertheless, very, very interesting correlation there, and I wanted to thank Brett for posting that. Now, the news that we got yesterday rocked the XRP community. XRP Palm Mom posted this, that it was not fake. Basically, a lot of people in the XRP community did think this at first because we did actually see, yes, a BlackRock iShares XRP trust listed on this official Delaware website, icis.corp.delaware.gov. So this is an official government website, which gets you thinking, is there a connection here to BlackRock? So the news was that BlackRock was putting forth an XRP trust. You guys can see down here the file number 2619091. And it was named iShares XRP Trust. Considering we know about the connections between BlackRock and XRP, like this one specifically, Robert Mitchnick, now the head of digital assets at BlackRock, did originally come up with the Athey-Mitchnick price model for XRP several years ago now. And even if you just do a quick Google search, you can find that the second model, called the Athey-Mitchnick model, also used the transaction and store of value function to put XRP's current price at $4,813. And that information was just updated at the beginning of the month. But if you guys go down here, you guys can see the Unbanked Freedom XRP price calculator. And let me just click on that real quickly. You guys can see here, this was the calculator that they created, the Athey-Mitchnick model. Fundamentals here, the calculator is based on the valuation model developed by Susan Athey, at that time on the board of directors at Ripple, and Robert Mitchnick, Stanford Graduate School of Business, in a paper, A Fundamental Valuation Framework for Crypto Assets. So if you click on that link there, it'll go to their paper. And this is basically a calculator giving you guys different metrics that you can fill in yourself. And I will link all this in the description of the video. Well, now Robert Mitchnick is the head of digital assets at BlackRock. And if you guys want to catch a video I did about this, I did post this about a year ago. So I will link this particular video in up here in the top right-hand corner for you. All this to say, there are connections between BlackRock and XRP. So, you know, it is, we're still kind of scratching our heads. Well, maybe not now, but at the time, yesterday afternoon, everybody was on this BlackRock train of, yeah, it's an iShares ETF. Alex Cobb here bringing up a couple of tweets from Eric Balchunas, who was confirming this news at first. BlackRock added again, has filed to register iShares XRP Trust, the precursor to an ETF filing. I thought it wasn't real when I saw others posting, but I just checked it, and it is in fact on the Delaware list of corporations website. So you guys can see it there, and even XRP Palm Mom did post it there, the iShares XRP Trust, and you guys can see the file number is the same, 2619091. So there was that, but then he posted this. This is false, confirmed by BlackRock to me. Some wacko must have added using BlackRock executive's name, etc. Come on, man. So, I mean, is it possible to just kind of put up a trust kind of up on a government website? Apparently it is. So I wanted to thank Alex Cobb for posting that. Even CoinDesk was picking up on the story and now calling it bogus. So bogus, BlackRock XRP filing spoofs ETF watchers and crypto traders. The fake filing sent XRP higher by more than 10% before the token gave back those gains, as I just showed you guys in the chart. So BlackRock is not attempting to launch an XRP exchange-traded fund, the asset manager said on Monday. A regulatory filing suggesting the company had taken a first step towards doing so is fake, a spokesperson said shortly after the news began circulating on social media. XRP's price jumped more than 10% at one point, but had already begun sinking back down to its pre-news intraday price of around 65 cents. BlackRock has previously filed with the SEC to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF, as we know. Prior to those SEC filings were filings for a Delaware entity which acts as a corporate vehicle for the product. Paperwork submitted on Monday mimicked those forms, but was not in fact filed by the asset management giant. So there you guys have it. CoinDesk here, explaining this was a fake. BlackRock has confirmed it, at least to them. So this is not the first time Delaware's corporate registration process has been abused, apparently, seemingly in an attempt to pump crypto prices. Now, that's an interesting concept too. A pair of filings in 2021 suggested Grayscale, an asset manager, would launch trust vehicles for two tokens that Grayscale did not have plans for. Grayscale is a subsidiary of CoinDesk's parent company, Digital Currency Group. Speculators took hold on Monday afternoon as ETF watchers, including Bloomberg's Eric Balchunas, amplified the phony filing, presenting it as true. So the guy that Alex Cobb here was highlighting is Eric Balchunas, and at first he said, this is what he saw, this is what he thinks, and then he backtracked it obviously by saying it is a fake. And apparently Eric Balchunas did have a source, and he did explain what actually happened. But other informed observers expressed a high degree of doubt that BlackRock, hardly regarded as a risk trader in crypto, would even think about creating an ETF product for XRP, which is the subject of active litigation with the SEC. I mean, although we are close to the end of this lawsuit, we are, a company like BlackRock is still not going to do this unless there is 100% certainty, right? So Sean Tuffy says, I could be proven wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that BlackRock is going to file an ETF for a coin that's in active securities litigation. So, even though technically XRP does have the green light, not considered a security, it would be very unlikely that, even just from a unbiased standpoint, that BlackRock would go ahead and do this. So some interesting news there as well. But lots of people in the XRP community even testing it out themselves, like this one from Kyle here. WTF is real anymore. So guys, this is a video, and I'm just going to maximize that and play this for you. Just showing you guys, here it is, the website. You can go to it, and he just took a video of his screen here. Going there, I'm not a robot, and so you have to do the CAPTCHA. This is the state of Delaware website, and you go down here, entity name, and if you put in iShares down there and click search, there you go. It gives you all the results for iShares, and down there you guys can see iShares XRP Trust. So he clicks on that, and you get some information for the XRP Trust. So there you guys go, an example of, and I don't know if you can still do this. I brought this up myself. Let's just put in iShares here. As you guys can see, I've already tried it out. You search that, and sure enough, it is still there. iShares XRP Trust from that website, the iciscorp.delaware.gov website. And guys, here's all the information here. This is not a statement of good standing, as it says, though, in the entry details, but it does give you all this information. The same file number, 2619091, iShares XRP Trust. Statutory trust that's the kind of trust it is. The residency is domestic, from the state of Delaware. So very interesting to note that, yes, it is still available. It is still up there, even though now it is widely seen as fake. So Moon Lambo also commenting on this. This is what bothers me about the whole thing. I'm still assuming the filing was fake, but I won't pretend to understand how someone can pull off a fake filing like this. If the filing is real, then super, but the whole situation is absolutely bizarre. Is it bizarre, though, really? Is it? Whalewire here tweeting this out. So it's been over 6 hours, and the iShares XRP Trust filing is still actively listed on the ICIS Delaware website. If it was fake, it would have been delisted by now. Also, in order to apply, you must have 2 notarized witnesses, and a guarantor must sign the documents as well. So people were still speculating as of, this was yesterday afternoon, 13 hours ago. But it is very interesting to note, first, the Delaware Division of Corporations requires all trust documents to be signed by the guarantor, the person creating the trust, the grantor, and by 2 witnesses. The trust document must also be notarized by a notary public. This requirement makes it difficult to create a fake trust document without the grantor's knowledge or consent. Second, the Delaware Division of Corporations also requires registered agents to verify the entity of their clients before they agree to serve as their registered agent. This requirement makes it difficult to file a fake trust document without the registered agent's knowledge or consent. So somebody would have had to have gone to great lengths to create this fake iShares trust. If it is indeed fake, I mean, that is still the speculation here. Most are pointing to the fact that it is. Jeremy Hogan here saying, you can spoof the formation of an XRP ETF trust. It's fraud, but it's actually very easy and just costs $500. So let's go back to this for a second. I mean, if this only costs $500, you got to think to yourself, would it be worth it to pay the $500, leverage a whole bunch of XRP here at 65 cents, make your 15% within, guys, this is the 5-minute chart, within 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. So less than a half an hour's work. Let's say you buy XRP on leverage, and I don't know, let's say you put in $100,000, right, at 65 cents. You would have 153,846 XRP. And even if your $100,000 goes up 15%, well, I think you can do the math there. That's fairly easy. You made a quick $15,000 for an investment of only $500, really. I mean, this is really risky. Again, it is illegal, as well as Jeremy Hogan says. You only need to file 2 documents, attach and pay the money, and you get a placeholder on a state website. That's all I can tell you other than good night. So Jeremy Hogan just giving you guys the lowdown here. And then he posted this conjecture. Criminal saw what happened in the Ethereum trust filing, files these XRP trust filings, buys $100,000, like I just said, of XRP on leverage, sells at 74 cents and pockets $2 to $3 million. Well, I mean, if you use a lot more money than that, if your initial balance is $100,000 and you use leverage on top of that, I guess, the amounts would obviously go up exponentially. Or BlackRock has clients who want exposure to XRP and have begun the process. So that is another possibility too. Free American Spirit also brought this theory up, which I thought was quite interesting. My theory is BlackRock and others put this out to test the waters. You float these ideas to determine if you are going to buy more XRP or to get an idea of how price would react to something like this if you actually went through with it. So that's an interesting observation, and not just XRP, as I should remind you, XLM did the same thing. So, you do it to XRP and you can invest in XLM and pretty much expect the same result. At least that's what we're seeing now as per these findings. So wanted to thank Free American Spirit and Jeremy Hogan, obviously, for pointing that out. Moon Lambo too, for his insight there. Well, Wrath of Kahneman has come up with an explanation. Okay, regarding the XRP ETF, we have evidence on a state website, but counter evidence vouched for by a prominent journalist. So that is Balchunas, who was saying, he had a resource to suggest that it was not, in fact, BlackRock that filed this. So Wrath of Kahneman continues by saying, which is more reliable? 2 things to consider here. An ETF is a process. Could it be the first step in that the ETF is non-existent yet? In which case, even if BlackRock denied that they had an ETF, Technically, that wouldn't be a lie because they do not technically have one yet. They are in the process of filing one. I mean, that's just semantics. Nevertheless, XRP price spikes confuses the issue, not confirms it. So, that's the other thing, right? The price is spiking on speculation. And guys, this is the other reason why I keep saying we are still in a highly speculative market. This is why I'm diversifying, and this is why I'm sharing my portfolio on the Patreon, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel, to show you guys that, just because you get news of something doesn't actually mean there's reason for these coins to pump. The speculation is what's going to drive the frenzy in this coming bull run, and it's so delicate. As you can see, one false filing created an XRP spike of 15%. Need I remind you, and I just want to bring this up real quickly too, who was here for the pump group in early 2021? Who was here and remembers that? Basically, when the SEC sued Ripple, there was a pump group, and they said on February 1st, we're all going to buy XRP. Of course, some clever individuals front ran XRP on January 29th, 30th, and 31st, and then by February 1st, sure, the price did pump. It did go up 100% roughly before coming right back down. So it started at 37 cents, and it went all the way up to 75 cents before coming right back down. So, or rather, I guess this was the open. It was about 50 cents at that point, 49 cents. It did go up there, but then came back down. So 100% fluctuation in that one day. And that was just based on people saying, we're going to pump the price. It was basically the XRP community saying, we're going to pump the price of XRP and, F you to the SEC, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, this is the same kind of thing, guys. So XRP price spikes just confuse the issue, does not confirm anything. If the Delaware record was fake, why? It's not real until the SEC says so. So check there. In this instance, I'm inclined to believe the journalist given how easy it is to jam stuff through electronic submissions. And then number 5, stop posting the filing requisitions. Have you guys ever used a notary? Is there anything easier than to fake a notarized document, especially filed electronically? Okay, just let me get that stamp from the back of my Subaru Outback. We'll have your $1 billion fund ready as soon as possible. Vet down here saying, it should have been also visible on the SEC website, which it wasn't. So there's that too. Wrath Economist says, that's the definitive point here. Nothing is real until the SEC has it. At best, it's a beginning. At worst, it's a fake. But a BlackRock XRP ETF does not exist yet. So there you guys have it. We cannot find this on the SEC's website. We probably would have seen it pop up on the SEC's website. Even if you just do a quick Google search for iShares XRP Trust. And there's nothing here. If the SEC were to have made a note of this, it would have popped up here. Like if you put in iShares BTC Trust, you guys can see there is an SEC entry here on June the 15th, 2023. So that's the difference. But that's not to say that there aren't other interesting XRP related entity names on this website. The ISO goat noticing this, but I also noticed this when I was poking around that Delaware website. So just stating it is all, and that's the interesting part. That's it. Here's the post. Guys, check this out. XRP Capital Fund, XRP Ledger ETF, XRPL Technology Holdings. What the heck are all these things? And then you can see XRP Industrial Businesses, 1, 2, 3, 4 grant. And, these are all LLCs. The XRP National Industrial Venture, XRP Multifamily Co-Invest Fund. There's so much here. Maybe some of them don't even pertain to the XRP cryptocurrency, like XRP Port Strategies. And then they get into some other ones like XR Pro Corp, which is definitely not XRP related. So what are all these entities like the XRPL Technology Holdings or the XRP Ledger ETF? So I did some more research here and I just looked this up, guys. Just be careful of what you find because XRP Ledger ETF is a token based on the XRP blockchain, the most actual price. And so it looks as though it's one of these scam tokens here that is just issued that somebody created on the XRP Ledger to try to make some money. It doesn't even give you a price for this particular coin. Maybe it failed or maybe it got nailed by the SEC. Who knows? But even just doing some research on these, like the XRP Multifamily Co-Invest Fund. XRP Multi-Family Co-Invest Fund. What the heck is that? Ripple Ventures plants flag in Vancouver as firm envisions Coast to Coast Fund 3. Does this have anything to do with this? Toronto-based early-stage venture firm Ripple Ventures has set up shop in Vancouver as it eyes the final close of its third venture fund. Third venture fund later this year. Dominic Lau, who was promoted from principal to partner at Ripple Ventures last year, will become the firm's first team member based in Vancouver. So this looks like something else. I don't know if it has to do with Ripple directly or not, but probably does because this is an XRP multifamily co. Here, if I do a search for family, do we find anything here? Right up here, family offices. But that's it. I don't think we have anything else here for family. I don't think there's any more search results here. So, just doing some poking around. It is interesting to note that there are so many other products here related to XRP. Looks like there is a lot of interest, even though BlackRock is not filing one, at least not yet. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.